Hi everyone. Welcome to UPSC Notes. We are providing free notes for competitive exam. Stay with us, learn more easily. Be active, deep focus. Let's start. Class 9 NCERT Economics Chapter 2. People as Resource. Overview. We will study and discuss about these terms. 1. Human capital. 2. Gross national product. 3. Human capital formation. 4 Advantages of a more educated or a healthier population. Economic activities by men and women. Economic activities are development and wealth-producing activities. It creates economic and financial gain by producing goods and services and adds value to the national income. Sectors under economic activities. 1. Primary sector. 2. Secondary sector. 3. Territory sector. 1 Primary sector. It is also known as agriculture sector. This sector considers directly using of natural resources. This sector includes agriculture, forestry, animal husbandry, fishing, poultry farming, mining, and quarrying. 2. Secondary sector. It is also known as manufacturing sector. This sector considers manufacturing of goods. 3. Tertiary sector. This sector provides service. This sector includes trade, transport, communication, banking, education, health, tourism, services, insurance. 2 Parts of economic activities. 1. Market activities. 2. Non-market activities. 1. Market activities. Market activities consider production of goods or services including government service for remuneration. 2. Non-market activities. Non-market activities consider production of goods or services for self-consumption. Works performed under economic activities. There are huge difference between economic activity performed by men and economic activity performed by women. Women look after domestic affairs like cooking of food, washing of clothes, cleaning of utensils, housekeeping and looking after children. Men work in the field. Men are paid for their work. On the contrary, women are not paid for their performances in the house. The work done by men is recognized in the national income, whereas the household work done by women is not recognized in the national income. Quality of population. Quality of population is mainly in literacy rate and health of the population. Literate and healthy populations are asset for a country. 1. Education. Education is the process of learning for acquisition of knowledge. It is an important input for growth of a person. Development of a country is basically dependent on literacy rate. When a person is educated, then a family can be educated. After that, society can be educated and hence literacy rate of the country can increase. An educated person can earn more income compared than an uneducated person because of their skill. For this term, national income of a country can increase. Pause the video, see chart. Governance efficiency can also be enhanced through learning process. 2. Health. An unhealthy person is burden for a country in terms of economics. A healthy mind create healthy environment. For development of a country, healthy environment is compulsory. In India, states like Bihar and Uttar Pradesh have few medical colleges. These states have poor health conditions. On the other hand, 4 states Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu and Maharashtra have majority in number of medical colleges with 81 medical colleges out of 181. In India, infant mortality rate has come down from 147 in 1951 to 34 in 2016. Crude birth rates have dropped to 20.4 and death rates to 6.4 in 2016. Crude birth rate is the number of living births occurring in a given geographical area per 1,000. Unemployment. Unemployment is a phenomenon that occurs when a person wants to do work but unable to find work. Unemployment is liability to the nation. It leads to wastage of manpower resource. 2 types of unemployment found in rural areas. 1. Seasonal unemployment. 2. Disguised unemployment. 1. Seasonal unemployment. In case of seasonal unemployment, people are not able to find jobs during some months of the year. Generally, in agriculture sector this kind of problem is visible. In agriculture sector, some seasonal food grains are produced. So, the farmers are employed only in that particular season. 2. Disguised unemployment. Disguised unemployment happens when people appear to be employed. For example, in agriculture sector the field requires the service of 6 people and 9 people are worked in the same field, then 3 extra people are come under the category of disguised unemployed. Production will not decrease when 3 people are removed. Urban areas unemployment. In urban areas educated unemployment are seen. This problem occurs when an educated person is willing to work but he or she unable to find work. Number of graduated and postgraduated unemployed has increased faster than among matriculates unemployed. Infant mortality rate, IMR. Infant mortality rate is the death of a child who has come under 1 year of age. It is measured by number of death of children under 1 year of age per 1,000 live births. Birth rates, it is the number of babies born there for every 1,000 people during a particular period of time. Death rate, it is the number of people per 1,000 who die during a particular period. Time. Gross national product. Gross national product is the estimation of the value of the final goods and services by the residents of the country in a given time period. National income. National income is the estimation of the value of the final goods and services produced by a country in a given time period. Human capital. Human capital is the stock of skill and productive knowledge embodied in human beings. Human capital formation. Human capital formation includes the process of training, medical care, etc. Education and health are the source for the human capital formation. People as resources, it is a way of referring to a country's workforce in terms of existing skills and abilities. Question. What do you understand by people as a resource? Answer. People as a resource is a way of referring to the country's working population in terms of their existing productive skills and abilities. 2. How is human resource different from other resources like land and physical capital? Answer. Human resource makes use of other resources like land and physical capital to produce an output. The other resources cannot become useful on their own. This is the reason why human resource is considered to be superior to the other resources. 3. What is the role of education in human capital formation? Answer. Education is the most important component of human resource development. Proper education and training enable the formation of this human capital. An educated population is an asset, a resource. Education enhances the quantity and quality of individual productivity, which in turn adds to the growth of the economy. It develops personality and sense of national consciousness among the people, which are important for rapid economic growth. 4. What is the role of health in human capital formation? Answer. Health plays an important role in human capital formation. A healthy person is more likely to realize his full potential and can become an asset for the economy. An unhealthy person is less likely to realize his potential and can become a liability for the economy. 5. What part does health play in an individual's working life? Answer. The health of an individual helps him to realize his potential and also gives him the ability to fight illness. An unhealthy individual is a liability to his place of work. The health of a person is directly related to his efficiency. As compared to an unhealthy individual, a healthy person can work more efficiently and with greater productivity. 6. What are the various activities undertaken in the primary sector, secondary sector and tertiary sector? Answer. Primary sector comprises activities related to the extraction and production of natural resources. Agriculture, forestry, animal husbandry, fishing, poultry farming, mining and quarrying are the activities undertaken in this sector. Secondary sector comprises activities related to the processing of natural resources. Manufacturing is included in this sector. Tertiary sector comprises activities that provide support to the primary and secondary sectors through various services. Trade, transport, communication, banking, education, health, tourism, insurance, etc., are examples of tertiary activities. 7. What is the difference between economic activities and non-economic activities? Answer. Activities that add value to the national income are called economic activities. These have two parts: market activities, production for pay or profit, and non-market activities, production for self-consumption. Non-economic activities are the ones that do not add to the national income, for example, an individual performing domestic chores. 8. Why are women employed in low-paid work? Answer. Education and skill are the major determinants of the earning of any individual in the market. Due to gender discrimination, women are generally denied the education and the necessary skills to become worthy contributors to the national income. As a result, a majority of women have meager education and low skill formation. This is one of the reasons why they get paid less than men. 9. How will you explain the term unemployment? Answer. Unemployment is a situation in which people who are able and willing to work at the going wages cannot find jobs. An individual is termed as unemployed if he or she is part of the workforce of a country, and is capable and willing to work for payment, but is unable to do so. 10. What is the difference between disguised unemployment and seasonal unemployment? Answer. Disguised unemployment, when more persons are working in a job than actually required, the situation is termed as disguised unemployment. For example, If in an agricultural activity 8 people are engaged but this work/activity actually requires the services of 5 people, then 3 persons are extra. If these 3 people out of 8 are withdrawn, total production will remain unaffected. Seasonal unemployment. Seasonal unemployment occurs when people are able to find jobs only during some months of the year. For example, agricultural laborers find work only during the busy seasons, i.e., sowing, harvesting, weeding and threshing. This is because of the seasonal character of agriculture in India. 11. Why is educated unemployment a peculiar problem of India? Answer. Educated unemployment is the situation wherein a number of youth with matriculation, graduation and post-graduation degrees are not able to find suitable jobs. India has a huge population and every year a large number of people graduate from schools and colleges. Employment generation in various sectors is not keeping pace with the number of educated people coming out of educational institutions. Due to this, educated unemployed is a peculiar problem of India. 12. In which field do you think India can build the maximum employment opportunity? Answer. India can build the maximum employment opportunity in the agricultural sector and its based industries. Agriculture is the most labor-absorbing sector of the economy. When the efficient and quality packaging happen with agricultural products, then it can generate a lot of employment opportunities. 13. Can you suggest some measures in the education system to mitigate the problem of the educated unemployed? Answer. Measures in the education system to mitigate the problem of the educated unemployed. Make education at the secondary level more career-oriented, which would endow individuals with not only education but also the requisite skills for gaining successful employment. Create a sort of screening process whereby each individual chooses subjects that suit his or her abilities. The introduction of newer subjects in fields of study at the school level should be accompanied by a growth of job opportunities in the sectors that would employ the students electing to study such subjects. 14. Which capital would you consider the best, land, labor, physical capital and human capital? Why? Answer. Human capital makes use of the other resources like land, labor and physical capital to produce an output. The other resources cannot become useful on their own. Hence, human capital may well be considered the best among all the resources. That's it. We have completed Chapter 2. Important notes. Stay with us, learn more easily and free. Work for people and serve the nation. Jai Hind.